baraka multiplied. His mother, my older sister, single-handedly organized the wedding, made the arrangements at the mosque, booked the reception at a restaurant, made the salon appointments, waxed my legs, arms, and face the night before, hosted my entire family of 6 siblings, spouses, children, and parents in her 2-bedroom apartment. Sibwatullah had been involved in all the planning. He had opinions about the hairstyle his mother chose for me, the cake she picked out, the clothes I would wear. He thought that the wedding was his, and that he was the one marrying me, and was scandalized to learn that his Ayesha Khala wasn't coming to marry him at all, but some random guy named Rumi. He expressed his disappointment by icing him out. He never really warmed up to Rumi. I'm sure he would have eventually, but there wasn't enough time. Back to that June evening. I've been married for 6 months and 10 days now, and I don't know what I'm doing. I do not understand marriage. I've never been in a romantic relationship before. Neither has Rumi. It took us 3 weeks to figure out how to have sex. If sex is instinctual, our instincts were buried so deep we didn't know where to look. Rumi's friend advised him, just get in there and explode. Well, it took a while for him to get in there. For weeks, as we tried to figure out what comes naturally to animals, Rumi would ask, am I in? And I'd say, I think so. When he was finally in, we both knew. He didn't ask, and I didn't respond with a question. It felt good. Rumi's parents were not speaking to him. Some of my family members were not speaking to each other. There were several fights before and after the wedding. Sometimes, families use reunions to air their grievances. Some of the fights were over money, as though money could heal years of trauma. When the visit was over, my father departed in a huff without saying goodbye or hugging Sibwatullah. Even at his young age, he noticed and was hurt. Why is Nana angry? He asked. This haughty and momentary lapse on my father's part will haunt us for the rest of our days. Some of our mistakes are carried by those we love. 6 months after the wedding, my older sister is in transit, moving from Las Vegas to a small town in New England. I have just moved myself from New York to Rumi's apartment in Baltimore so that we can play house. But I'm not expecting the relationship to work out. He's working at some 9-to-5 job instead of finishing his PhD. I'm at home all day preparing for my comprehensive exams. I'm doing a PhD in Islamic Studies at New York University. And on that campus and in that city, I had a social network. I have no friends here. There is nowhere to walk. I am eating too much ice cream. On June 28th, Rumi convinces me to work out with him at the gym in our apartment complex. I reluctantly agree after much whining about how much I hate sweating. To my 24-year-old mind, sweating is gross, and sweating in hijab is more gross. I find fitness clothes obscene, at odds with my notions of modesty. I wear too many clothes when I work out. Long yoga pants for jogging, the bottom half of the legs flared so they don't excessively hug my curves. On top, I wear a long-sleeved shirt, but this is too revealing, and the shape of my butt shows through the yoga pants. To fix both these problems, I wear an extra-large men's cotton t-shirt over my outfit. This hides all my curves, my butt, waist, and bust. Now for the head. I tie a small non-slip cotton kerchief on my head. This will ensure that the hijab I wrap over the kerchief doesn't move from physical exertion. I look in the mirror. Do I look modest enough? Rumi thinks so. My mother's voice in my head disagrees. I ignore her and head to the gym. I climb the elliptical machine and momentarily I feel much, much better. The endorphin release eases my gnawing anxiety and distracts me from the judgmental voices in my head. As we are about to head back to the apartment, it starts pouring rain. Hard East Coast summer rain. Warm and strong. We look at each other and realize there's no way around it. We are going to get drenched. At first, we run with our shoulders